Hello everyone, and welcome to this video lecture on wellness and optimal performance. In this video lecture and in the class session to follow, we're going to learn about the importance of attending to basic physical needs in neurocognitive functioning. We're going to learn first about different wellness models, then move to learning about an important technological technique known as electroencephalography, or EEG. That'll help us have a foundation for learning about sleep phases and different aspects of sleep. And then we'll turn our attention to physical exercise and the components of it, such as irisin and BDNF, in the appropriate functioning of the brain. And then diet and nutrition and contemplative practice will round out our learning. This is an example of a wellness model that actually comes from neuroscience that we'll be learning about. This is from Dan Siegel and team, and is called the Healthy Mind Platter. The Healthy Mind Platter has a lot in common with existing wellness models that didn't have a neuroscience emphasis or basis. And so we'll be comparing and contrasting this model with existing wellness models, for example, of Myers and Sweeney. We'll then give you a brief introduction to EEG. So you'll learn here about the placement of certain electrodes on the scalp in order to receive a signal about electrical activity in the brain, the amplification of those signals, and then the analysis of those signals using computing. Here's a brief introduction for you to get a sense of it. We'll talk much more about it in class, that basically you have multiple multiple neurons that are firing at the same time, and those neurons are condensed, the electrical activity, into one EEG wave. And there are multiple EEG waves that are analyzed during the EEG. We'll learn about different alpha, beta, theta, delta rhythms that exist for EEG, and learn about their implications for our understanding of the awake state, as well as stage 1, 2, 3, and 4 sleep. And then we'll learn more broadly about the benefits of sleep, such as glial cells cleaning the brain of toxin and debris, the impact of sleep disturbance, sleep hygiene, and sleep disorders. In regards to physical exercise, I had mentioned previously that we'll be learning about BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, and irisin, and its relevance to hippocampal functioning. It's very important to mention here that exercise has a really important indication for learning and memory. This is another graphic that describes this. There's a lot of more functions involved other than irisin and BDNF, but we'll kind of introduce some of those ideas that you could explore more in your own time. We'll then learn about diet and nutrition. We'll learn about the cognitive impacts of vitamin deficiencies, impacts of diet on cognition, such as high-fat and high-sugar diets, omega-3s, and polyphenols or micronutrients. We'll learn about the diabetes to dementia pathway, celiac disease, as well as lactose intolerance, and understand their role in cognitive function. We'll then turn our attention to contemplative practice and learn about mindfulness and cortical thickening, attention, and pain management. And that'll round out our learning about wellness and optimal performance.